Exploración positiva.
Welcome to PositiveValuesNetwork.com, where everyone is unique, important, and wonderfully made. We love you. Hey, Super Scholars, Mrs. Hott is back on PositiveValuesNetwork.com with Thankful Thursday. Do you have your attitude of gratitude ready? Are you ready to say, I can? Awesome! Let's get started. Tell me, what are you thankful for today? I am so thankful for each one of you. You want to know why? Because every one of you, everyone, you are unique. You are important. And guess what? You are wonderfully made. Now, all of you have a self-concept. That's how you think and feel about yourself. And I want you to be thankful for all of those unique things that you have. Today for Positive Actions, I have a story for you about the Galinda family. Are you ready? Let's listen to this. Try again, Billy boy. You can do it, Billy's father said. Billy smiled and climbed the ladder to the next trampoline. He was the youngest member of the Galindas, a circus family of Tumblers and Acrobats. He and his father had been working all afternoon on a new stunt for the family circus act. Billy stood on the platform at the top of the ladder. It was 20 feet above the ground. He could see his mother and his sisters way down there, Brenda and Caroline all looking up at him. Oh, he thought to himself, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Ooh, they look so small from up here. His knees began to shake, and he could feel his heart pounding. Come on, Billy boy, come on, said his father. I'm right here waiting for you. Billy looked at his father's face smiling up at him, and he felt a little bit more relaxed. Billy took a deep breath, and then he jumped to the trampoline below. And right when he hit, he bounced up really high, and his body curled into a perfect somersault. He grabbed his knees, and then he straightened in midair. A fraction of a second later, he landed, standing on his father's shoulders. His dad grabbed onto Billy's legs. Yeah, Billy, good job! Everyone clapped and cheered. I did it! I can do it! I can do that somersault, Billy said with a grin, and his father's dropped him to the ground. Oh, I finally did it! Well, of course you did, honey, Billy's mother said. You're going to be the most famous Galinda of all. Billy felt warm with pride. The Galinda family had been circus performers for generation after generation. His grandfather was still known as the world's greatest acrobat, even though he was old and didn't perform anymore. All of the members of the family had their own parts in the act. Billy did handstands, cartwheels, and somersaults. He was good at his tricks, and he could somersault through hoops and over barricades. But he began to desire a harder challenge. He wanted to do something more difficult, but he wasn't sure if he could do it. Now, when Billy's father had finally said he was ready to try a new stunt, Billy was so excited he could hardly wait to begin. It had been hard work, and sometimes he performed it perfectly, and other times he landed in the net instead of his father's shoulders. Once he almost missed the trampoline when he jumped. He had begun to wonder if he would ever be able to do it and perform it in front of an audience. But his grandfather had reassured him, don't worry, Billy, you'll be fine. You just have to believe in yourself. We know you can do it. And now he finally had it down. His grandfather had been right after all. His father decided he was ready to perform this stunt for an audience this Saturday. When Saturday came and Billy put on his costume, his stomach had butterflies. Wait a minute, Billy, his mother said. Caroline and Brenda have something for you. Those are his sisters. His sisters handed him a large box. This is for you, Billy, Caroline said. We wanted you to have this tonight. Billy opened the box, there was a beautiful, sparkling blue costume covered with shiny sequins. Wow, he gasped. I may not be the most famous Galindo tonight, but I will be the best dressed. His beautiful sisters, dressed in their own flashy and glittering attire, looked doubtful, but the whole family laughed. Billy felt better already. Now the ringmaster's voice could be heard over the loudspeaker saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, direct your attention to the center ring, where the amazing Galindos will perform their daring acrobatics for you." Then the music started, and the Galindos ran out into the spotlight. The family went through their tumbling routine. Then the music stopped, and a drum roll began. Billy climbed up to the platform. His sparkling costume flashed in the spotlight. He didn't hesitate. He jumped and did the stunt perfectly. The audience cheered and clapped, and Billy bowed proudly. Backstage, everyone hugged and kissed him. "Way to go, Billy! We knew you could do it!" Billy smiled. At that moment, surrounded by his family, he knew that he was the happiest Galinda in the family. Hey, that was pretty cool. Think about that for a second. Was there ever something you were nervous about trying and you didn't know if you could do it? Remember our growth mindset with the 2 words, I can. I can try. That's that first thought that can start you to that positive action, right? Self-concept, how you think and how you feel about yourself. See you tomorrow for Fun Friday. We close every day. It's time for our Morgan County Mindful Minute. Watch this and look for the positive actions in your community. Check it out. You might recognize it, and see you tomorrow.